Hello, my dear students. Today we are going to start the chapter number 4, Magnetic Effects of Current. Okay, so today's topic is basically what is magnet, what is magnetic field, and about Biot Savart Law. So let's start. See, here I have drawn one magnet. So see, Peter, magnet is what is magnet? Magnet is a substance or object, okay, that have uh, produce the magnetic field, and it has two pole like the north pole, south pole. This is called bar magnet, है ना? I know everyone is familiar about it. This is called what? Bar magnet. Okay. Now see, beta, what is magnetic field? The space around the magnet within which it can attract small pieces of iron, nickel and cobalt, etc. Means magnet can attract iron, nickel, cobalt element. So the space around the magnet within which it can attract small pieces of iron, cobalt and nickel is called what? Magnetic field. Now, all the magnetic phenomena result from the forces between electric charges in motion. Means if some electric charges is in motion, then the forces between them is responsible for the magnetic field. Now, beta, let us know, let us study about Biot Savart Law. Biot Savart Law. So, beta, what is Biot Savart Law? This law gives the magnetic field. Now we are going to calculate the magnetic fields for the various concepts. Okay. So before calculating the magnetic field, we first have to know about Biot Savart law. So what is Biot Savart law, beta? This law gives magnetic field at a point due to a current element. Okay, means if you have to see, here I am drawing one infinitely long straight wire, and there I have considered one small element. This is called dl, है ना? is this is a dl, means its length is dl. Okay, this is a current element. Clear? Current element. Now let us consider a point P. Suppose that from this current element I have considered one point P. ठीक है? The cross symbol means here is a magnetic field present. ठीक है? तो for this small current element dl length, and if I draw one, so this angle is theta, na? This angle is theta, and the distance between from the current element to this point is how much? R vector. Okay, and the current is flowing in the direction I. Okay. Now what is the statement of Biot Savart law? So according to Biot Savart law, the magnetic field dB, here is the magnetic field how much? dB. So according to Biot Savart law, the magnetic field dB, the magnetic field dB at the point P, okay, at the point P due to current element, due to current element is such that dB is proportional to I. I is what? I is the current flowing through the current element or conductor. Okay, and dB is directly proportional to dl, means the length of the current element. And thirdly, dB is also proportional to sine theta, means the angle between current element and the distance between the current element and the point. Okay, and fourth one, dB is also proportional to 1 by r square, inversely proportional to distance square. Okay, distance from the current element to the point, means the P point from the current element, जो distance, so dB is inversely proportional to the distance square of the distance. So see beta, if we combine all the four laws, then by combining all these laws, all the four, you cannot say this law, four factors. Okay, four factors, we can conclude that dB equal to dB is proportional to I dl sine theta divided by r square. Okay, now beta, you all know that if we want to remove the proportionality sign, then we have to introduce one constant term. So dB is equal to, you can say, k into I dl sine theta divided by r square. Okay, so where k equal to mu naught by 4 pi, whose value is 10 power minus 7 Tesla meter per ampere. Fine. So beta, you can understand what is Biot Savart law. So Biot Savart law is nothing but a law which gives us the idea about the magnetic field due to a current element. Okay. So when we consider a small current element, then you can use the Biot Savart law. Okay. Now if you want to write this in vector form, so beta, you know all about, as there is a sine theta term, so for from vector multiplication rule, you can say a cross b equal to what? A b sine theta and one unit vector, that is n cap, है ना? But so here is also, you can see that sine theta term is there, so you can say like this कि db vector equal to mu naught by 4 pi into I, ठीक है, dl cross r vector divided by r cube. So this is the vector form of Biot Savart law. This is a vector form of Biot Savart law. Now there is some special cases also there. Some special cases. So from some special cases, you can say if theta equal to 0 degree, then sine theta equal to 0. So that in that case dB equal to 0. And if theta equal to 90 degree, then sine theta equal to 1. And in that case dB equal to maximum. है ना? dB is maximum. So these are the two special cases of Biot Savart law. Thank you so much.